Good day, everyone. My name is Arslan, and welcome to the third dimension. Today we have quite an interesting video regarding parametric families. It's a follow-up video, in fact, from whatever we did previously. So today we have, making this circular platter table inside Revit. It's going to be quite an interesting project, and it's going to be parametric. This is the reference image, which we'll be copying exactly inside our rendering engine, and this is the dimensional drawing that we have. So let's quickly get started, and I'm gonna try to speed up my work so that the video does not get boring. And let's go to the front view. Let's first of all import our reference image. So this is our reference image, and first thing is always the units. So let's go back to our centimeters, and let's go to two decimal places, and centimeters, fine, that's done. Now let's rescale this to 39 centimeters. So we'll choose right here. I think first we have to click it and now rescale. So it's going to be 39 centimeters. And whenever you cannot find things, so ZA as always. So let's go back to our reference level, and as you guys can see, we have a 91 centimeters of radius. All right, so RP for the reference lines, and let's go pick up lines, and the formula for this is going to be 91 divided by 2, which is 45.5 centimeters on all sides. Right, that is done. Now DI for dimensions, and let's quickly add dimensions. So 45.5, that's correct. Same case for this one. Now we're done with this. Now let's let's bring the image to the right position. So I think it's in the right position, a bit to the left. Okay, fine. Now this is the reference image that we have. So let's start with our modeling. The first thing is we have this strip facade, which is golden, and we have this strip right here. This let's call it the revolve, and we have the second revolve right here, and we have the third revolve, which is this white sort of a circular shape. So let's first of all quickly draw that, and all right, now it's better. So the first thing is that circular revolve that you have. So let's choose the Revolve tool and circle, and let's go for, I think this is fine. So let's adjust it a bit down, and this is our reference line. Okay, and axis of revolution is not specified, so let's specify an axis of revolution. And yes, I think we have successfully made our first element. Now let's go to our materials quickly, and when you saw in the reference image, it has this white sort of wood material. So let's just let's choose this for now, and later on in our rendering engine we're going to change it according to what we need. So our first shape is done, our first revolve is done. Now we have the main facade. I think we're going to use sweep for this. Let's first of all sketch this path as quickly as possible. So now let's choose the start and the radius. Okay, everything seems quite okay until now, and before we complete this, thing is that let's first of all make our reference planes quickly. I think that's the right thing to do. Instead of just quickly completing that, we need 3 reference planes. So this is going to be our second strip. This is going to be the starting of our glass, and we'll be adding a 1.5 centimeters of glass. So this is going to be can later on change these levels according to what we need for this. Let's delete this. Let's go to down. Let's name this as 1. Let's name this as glass level. Let's rename this to table level, and we have one at the bottom which is the second blend, so let's name this as number 2. I think we are done. Let's choose all of them, and okay, we can't do that. We would have to do it one by one. Now we can quickly draw our sweep, because I wanted to lock my sweep with that top table level. Alright, so that's why I cancelled it. Now sketch path, and let's quickly sketch our path and radius. So for the profile, of course, we can spend a little bit of time on it because we want it to be perfect. This is not right. Alright, now it's better. Now let's go to our start end radius, and okay, now let's go for straight. So this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to lock um, this section with this part. So create or remove. Now when we look at our reference image, we even have this small horizontal sort of shape right here. So this is going to be straight at this, and 0.6. I think that's fine. Now let's press OK. So edit profile, we'll go to our 3D view, and we'll go to our top view. And you know, when we look at a reference image, of course it's not a circle, it's a slim rectangle, and there's even this sort of you know, this sharp top end. So I think this is what we have to keep in our mind. For that, let's go to our pick line and 0.1. Of course we can, you know, we can sort of do this trial and error on this, and 0.2. I hope it makes sense. So let's just choose let's mirror this on the other side. Now trim and extend to everything. This is that sharp end, that sharp, you know, top area that I saw. So I think we are correct. Now let's go to, alright, we are in our 3D view, and this is a profile that we have made. And this is that sharp edge on the top, because there is some sort of, you know, there's a bit sharpness on the top. So I think we're correct. Now let's quickly go to the materials, and we have this golden sort of a material on that, GOLD, and let's just choose gold for now. So I think it looks perfect for now. Now let's go to our reference level, and we'll be using the radial array tool for this. Although, you know, we can even do the exact same thing on the adaptive families, but that's gonna take a bit of time, and I don't want to do that. 360, and let's just choose 85, because we can see there are quite a few of them. and this is the dimensional drawing. This may cause inaccuracies. All right, so back to our, and this is the diagram until now, so I think it looks quite acceptable. And these are the sharp edges according to our reference image. It's fine. Now let's go to our front view, and we have two revolves on our reference planes. So create and revolve, and again sort of a slim triangle, and you haven't all right, this is the axis line. And now let's quickly go to the materials for this even, and gold. So back to our 3D view, and that is perfect. That's perfect. Similarly, let's go to our front view again, and there's another one in this case, but in this case it's going to be it's a bit angled. All right, yes, but it's angled, so we would have to angle this a little bit, rotate, and let's rotate it slightly more. And I think that's perfect. So axis of rotation, as always, the same center line, and let's even quickly change the material from this, so gold. Let's go to our 3D view, and perfect. Check our model out. It looks quite good, the golden material, and check our reference image out. So I think we're on track. All right, we are on track. Our model is not bad at all. Now let's go to our front view, and this is the main the glass. So I think let's quickly first draw let's make this dimensional as glass thickness. Let's go for instance. So that is done. Now let's quickly, although we can use extrusion, but again I'm going to use the Revolve tool. So I think the Revolve is quite a handy tool if you just get a proper hold of it. So let's choose one, and let's draw our main triangle, our main rectangle, not a triangle. Let's lock all of these. Alright, and our axis line, as always, the middle. And let's go back to our 3D view. So guys, this is our table, and I think we are to the point. So let's go to our table, the materials, and glass. Okay, let's just choose use a rendered view. So I think we have done quite justice to the model. All right, it looks quite good. Now let's go to our rendered view and check this out. Let's check this out. So guys, this is our rendered view, and check our model out. I am quite happy with our final result. Look at the reference image, and look at our rendered view. It looks quite nice, and it looks quite accurate. And check the profile out. So these are the strips. This is that horizontal, that horizontal part which I was talking about. Although we can quickly fix this. I've even made an extrusion which I didn't include in my recording. So I think we need to fix this is the only part which I believe needs a bit of fixing. And now we have decreased the thickness of this part, so I think it looks quite good. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you learned something from it. And as you guys can see, we have done quite justice to our reference image, and I am happy with my work. And this is again a parametric plated table inside Revit. As you can see, right and left, our parameters are working. So stay tuned with us, and do subscribe to my channel if you find my work interesting, and make sure you learn something from it. Thank you for watching.